Well, hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of We Shall
Tiki with Ray. Well, you say the Tiki too.
Oh, oh, gotcha. Okay. Well, hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of We Shall
Tiki with Ray.
Do I say the Tiki with? Do I say with Ray or just Tiki?
Yeah, I don't fucking.
Because it kind of overlaps weird.
Yeah, maybe you just stay with me. Yeah, and do it with me.
Like we both say everything.
I don't know. Maybe that's not a good idea.
Well, hi everyone. I'm Jason, or some of you may know me as We Shall Tiki, and together with Ray, we're trying to do this thing called We Shall Tiki
With Ray.
Not quite so live as it was the first time, but you know we're still working out the bugs, so to speak.
Yeah, we're still here. We're still here, and what we're gonna do on this episode of We Shall Tiki with Ray is Jason got a little package in the mail from
That
Trader
one
Vic's.
came from Trader Vic's. Yeah, I was feeling weak late one evening, and there had been some mugs that I've been looking at for probably about 2 years, and I saw online that they were doing a 24 hours only, 25% off. Well, what I didn't know is, just a few days later they were going to do 30% off, but they already got me. So
30% off.
yeah, they were doing 30% off like 4 or 5 days later, but I went for the 25% off, which means they paid for shipping, and it still took the price down some, and I was happy to pay what I did for them. They were mugs I've been wanting for a long time, and now I've got them. But I've waited about 2 days to open this package, so I'm kind of excited for it now.
Hey, Eve Bergeron, if you're watching this show, I just want to let you know my good buddy Jason Craig finally decided to help out with your company and buy a couple mugs off you. He's been waiting a couple years for them.
Well, generally what I try to do is I try to buy mugs when I go places, so it's a souvenir of the experience. But I've been to, 4 or 5, I think at least 5 different locations at Trader Vic's at different times.
Have you really?
Yeah, the first Trader Vic's I ever went to was in early 2006 in Dubai. In Dubai, United Arab Emirates. I was on a port visit. It was my last deployment, my last year in the Navy.
Damn. Did they have like Mai Tais and all this?
Yeah, they had, as far as I can remember, the full menu. I can't seem to find the photos that I took. It was an early digital camera, and I dropped it in the desert on this like camel riding safari thing, and the camera never worked again. And I'm sure the SD card is somewhere, but
You were riding a camel?
Yeah.
I bet you that was fun. Then where was the other ones then?
The next one that I remember going to was in Las Vegas. There was briefly one.
There was one in Vegas?
There was briefly one
Really?
in Las Vegas
Where?
at the. It's what used to be the Aladdin. It was the Planet Hollywood.
Oh, okay.
But it was weird. It was like stark white on the inside with a giant tiki mock-up, and it did not have the same atmosphere as the other ones. The one in Dubai, fantastic. I mean,
what year are you talking about for the one in Vegas?
Oh, I'm hoping I'm getting this right. Probably somewhere between 2008 and 2010, somewhere in there.
You know what? I think what was going on is because the first Trader Vic's that I went to was the one in Bellevue, Washington, which I did like, but supposedly that was the point where they were kind of going for this more stripped down version of Trader Vic's, and I think that's probably what.
That was very much the aesthetic. It was this odd multi-tiered thing, and it was trying to be more fine dining and trying to be more upscale, and everything was that sort of austere white on the inside.
Yeah, this was too. Well,
and it compared to the one in Dubai was just absolutely decorated. Every single bit of it. I sat in the bar with a shipmate of mine and just ordered drinks based on how they sounded and what the drawn pictures looked like.
So let me guess, you ordered a Navy grog.
Oh, I know I had to have had a Navy grog.
Everything that's like what? Everything that's like nautical.
If it was served with an ice cone or an ice volcano or anything interesting, we went for, because we were out on liberty and we didn't have to be back until the wee hours. So it was in a high-rise building in Dubai. The ship was out in Jebel Ali, so it was a fairly long cab ride to get back. But that night we hung out there. We watched a Cuban band that was directly from Cuba, because they could do that.
Which one of these is the Havana Club?
The Havana Club is actually in the... I brought these out because this is the Mini Suffering Bastard, and this is the Havana Club 7 that we got up on a trip in Canada.
Well, here's the Trader Vic's one.
The Trader Vic's.
Here's for that Cuban band that you saw in Dubai.
And it looked like every member of the band looked like they were teenagers to maybe early 20s. And I mean, we were sitting maybe 20 feet directly away from them. We'd already started drinking before they started playing, and we stayed as long as we could.
Wow.
Enjoyed every minute of it.
So where are these other Trader Vic's locations you went to?
I also made it to the one in Portland
Yep.
and Trader Vic's in Emeryville.
Did you ever make it to the Trader Vic's in Atlanta?
No, I did not. That's on my to-do list. I'd hoped to make it to Inawele this year, but
Yeah.
it wasn't in the cards, and I figure that one's been around as long as it has. It'll still be there for me later this year or maybe next year.
Yeah. The only three I've ever been to was the Trader Vic's in Bellevue,
Mm-hmm.
the one in Portland, and then the one in Emeryville.
Yeah, it was the Pearl District one.
Yeah.
I never got to go to the original one, but I did get to go to the Pearl District one a couple of times.
It was a bummer. I started doing my blog. It was 2016, and I went down to Portland. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go hit Trader Vic's. I'm gonna go hit Holly Paley. I'm gonna go hit the Alibi, and then I'm gonna get all my notes. I'm gonna start do my write-ups for them. And I was literally driving to the Trader Vic's in the Pearl District. I figured I should just check to see if their hours are, if there's what time they're open. Permanently closed, and I didn't even know about the fire until afterwards. But yeah, that was it.
And that same year, I had gone down on New Year's Day on just kind of hey, let's do something. We're off work, and went down and tried to go to a bunch of places, not realizing that almost everything in Portland was going to be closed on New Year's Day. So couldn't get into Holly Paley, couldn't get into the Alibi.
Yeah.
And I later found out I didn't think about going to the Trader Vic's, but I later found out the Trader Vic's was indeed open. But by the time I thought about going back to Portland again, they'd had the fire and they'd shut down.
Well, I'll tell you what.
So that would have been my last chance.
Well, hopefully there's going to be a new chance for all of us to go to a brand new Trader Vic's that's opening up in the San Jose airport.
Yeah, I read about that. I thought it looked interesting.
And, yeah, it looks awesome. I'd love to see Trader Vic's make a comeback and start opening up branches again. So when you order something from Trader Vic's,
Mm-hmm.
where did this come from? Like, where's this shipped out of?
I should probably already have that answer for you, but if we look at it, can you read that?
Yeah. It's from Josh Younger. It literally says Josh Younger, Trader Vic's, Concord,
California.
Concord, California.
Okay.
So yeah. So here we go. Do you want to open this thing up and let's see what we got in here?
Let's see what we got in there. So this is actually a knife that I carried with me on my last 2 deployments. So this knife would have been with me when I went to the, it probably wasn't on me when I went to the Trader Vic's in Dubai, but it was with me on that deployment.
Hey gang, we'll get back to the Tiki conversation here in just a second, but I want to let y'all know they have t-shirts for sale. They are screen printed in America. The artist is Tony Canepa, and they're going for $20 a piece, $25 including shipping. If you're interested in buying one, go to my website, tikiwithray.com, and then there's a tab that says buy a t-shirt. Click on there and just follow the prompts. So thank you very much. And let's get back to the Tiki conversation now.
All right. All right. Nothing on that side, right? Nope. All
Hey,
right.
look at this.
Oh, bonus.
Right off the bat.
Thank you, Trader Vic's. Oh, look at that.
Dude, how many mugs have you
All
did you
segmented.
buy?
I picked up 4 different mugs. One of the ones that I had always wanted was the infamous Suffering Bastard. So now I have a big Suffering Bastard to go with my little Suffering Bastards.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
And hold one on each side.
2000. It says Trader Vic's 2015.
I'm going to guess that's when the mold is from.
Wow, that's nice.
So, I have a new Suffering Bastard.
Yeah.
Now, what I did is I got, they used to have this mug set that I'd eyeballed for a long time, and I wish I'd gotten it the last time they had a good sale, where I think it was like 6 different mugs together at a reduced price. But I went for a 3-pack, including the Seahorse.
Look at that. It even says Trader Vic's like right there.
Yes, it does. It has a nice classic feel to it. It kind of reminds me of stuff I used to see as a kid in Florida in the late 70s, early 80s.
This is Trader Vic's
Of Seychelles? Huh.
What's Seychelles?
Seychelles is islands off the coast of Africa. I actually got a chance to go there on my last deployment in 2006.
Is there a Trader Vic's there?
I don't know if it was there then. I certainly didn't hear about it, but if I missed it, I missed it. But the
Dude, with their tiki mugs, are they location specific?
I think some of them are, and some of them are just about a location. Like I know the new San Jose. I know that location has a very specific mug to it. I can't remember what it's called now, but all right, we're going back in.
What do we got here?
Now this one I thought was nice and unusual.
I see something's fishy
We
going
have
on
a
here.
koi fish
No
The
way.
Trader Vic's Koi.
Really? What drink was in this one? Was it in it? Was there a drink for
I
it?
don't think there was a specific drink for it. I could be wrong because I honestly haven't been to a Trader Vic's in a while now, sadly, since the Portland one shut down.
Do you know who makes their mugs, or do they make their own mugs?
I'm sure they contract themselves. I mean, I'm sure it's an overseas manufacturer, but I'm sure they have a big enough contract that they get their own mugs made.
Wow.
And last but certainly not least, one of my favorite things in all of Tiki-dom is the fugu, the pufferfish. So anytime I can find a pufferfish mug, I absolutely get it. So this is a very unusual, almost kind of cartoony looking pufferfish, but just the whimsical nature of it, I kind of had to have it and add it to the collection.
Let me see that. Wow, that's a nice mug.
Yeah.
It's a really nice mug. Yeah, so if you ever want to get Jason Craig something for his birthday, he likes puckerfish.
I am all about the pufferfish.
That is
the
really,
fugus.
really nice.
I'm kind of on the fence over whether or not I want to get a fugu lamp at some point because I do kind of feel bad about the fugu dying for my amusement. But
Is there any fake ones that you can get?
I think there are. I've seen some projects that people have done online to try and make a more humane fugu lamp, and I would be up for that. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, so you got 4 mugs.
Yes.
So how much did this all run you then?
So it was 25% off, and I think it was $60 for the 3-pack, and I think this guy, the Suffering Bastard, was somewhere between 20 and 24, somewhere around $24. So you figure about 25% off of it. So it, by the time all was said and done, it was, I believe, 70 something.
$70, 70 some bucks for
It was
4.
between 70 and 80 for 4 mugs, and delivered from beautiful Concord, California.
Yeah, I don't even know where that's at. So yeah, I mean, like, I guess we should give a shout out to
What was the name?
what was the guy's name here? Josh Younger. So Josh Younger, if you're
Josh
out there-
Younger, good job, nice packing.
Yeah,
it all
thank
got
you.
here safely.
They all came
Looks
in
good.
one piece. Everything looks good. Well, so is there still a sale going on, or?
I haven't seen a sale right now, but I'm sure there. What it is now and then it'll pop up, and usually word will get out on the different Tiki Facebook pages that, hey, Trader Vic's is having a 24-hour sale, or they're having a sale for this weekend, and that's when you want to get in on it because online is how you get these things if you can't get them in person.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, check their website. What is it, tradervix.com, I'm guessing?
Yes.
But they always got some kind of sales going on. Like, I bought, like, one of their polo shirts, and it was, like, $15 or something like that on sale.
Or periodically they'll run specials on the port and starboard light mugs or the barrel mug. The barrel mug goes at deep discount, $12, $15
Dude,
now and then.
You can't beat that. But if you want to support Trader Vic's, buy their stuff.
And I can tell you these are very, very solid mugs. These are not thin walled. They look great.
Yeah.
So I'm sure I'm going to get years of enjoyment out of these.
Yeah. Well, everyone, thanks for watching the show, and support your local tiki bar.
All right. Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate you.
They didn't tune into anything. It's like
Okay. Hey, thanks for getting on the internet and finding us.
showing your age there.
First you dial the one dial to you, then you dial the other dial.
No. Well, it's funny. Like, a lot of people watch YouTube videos on their television, but for some stupid reason, like, the remote is like they gotta like arrow up to the A, B.
Right.
And it's like, really? We don't have a keyboard for this stuff yet?
You would think there would be a better way to interface, but
Yeah, there you go. That's the. There should be a better way to interface.
a better way to interface.
Yeah. See, dude, you knocked it out of the fucking park. You always do.
All right. Well, hopefully it was entertaining.
It was. Now let's do it for real. Hi, everyone. This is Ray. Hey, gang. This is Tiki with Ray, and I just want to say thank you very much for checking out my video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you want to see more episodes, click on the subscribe button. And if you liked the video, give it a like. That would mean a lot to me. And if you have any comments or suggestions, please leave a comment in the comment section below.